2020, a year to not be forgotten. Welcome to the virtual 2021 annual celebration of the Wellington Area Chamber of Commerce Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm your Executive Director, Valerie Earle. As much as we would have loved to be in person this year celebrating, for the safety of our community, staff, and volunteers, we've had to pivot. That's one of those terms we've picked up this year, along with new normal, you're on mute, shoot, where's my mask, and hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. It's been quite a first year as your director. We ended with 203 chamber members, with 21 of them being new. In this digital world, a few fun facts. Five ribbon cuttings, 2 with masks. We've managed to successfully pull off a few other fun events, including Wellington's Best Yard, Scarecrow Light Pole Decorating Contest, Snowman Light Pole Decorating Contest, Outdoor Christmas Decorating Contest, all while still encouraging you to shop small and support local by giving out over $1,000 of chamber bucks during the Christmas season. We thank our outgoing board members for their commitment and dedication to the chamber and our community. Daniel Yonash, Jody Heath, and Cody White. And now a message from the 2020 Chamber Board President, Jared Brown.
Welcome to the 2021 virtual annual celebration. I'm glad you're here, or at least sort of here. It was 1 year ago when we gathered to celebrate 2019 and discuss our plans for 2020. Then, about a month later, COVID-19 entered our lexicon and so much changed. We were unable to follow through with our planned networking events. Wheatfest was regrettably a no-go, and other events were scaled in the name of safety. And while much has changed, not everything has. The Chamber, under the leadership of Executive Director Earle, continues to be a strong advocate for our members. Social media reach continues to expand. The new digital sign in front of Memorial Auditorium is an attractive addition and can allow people to know what's going on in Wellington and with our members. And we were able to have a large Shop Local campaign supported by member gift cards and chamber bucks late in the year. Through a combination of belt tightening, innovative ideas, and the generosity of our friends and members, the Chamber weathered 2020 well. We look forward to continuing to work with and support our members in the future. As we get closer to having COVID behind us, I look forward to the many networking events we can have, the events to celebrate 150 years as a community, and the chance to watch the many great businesses we have thrive. Here's to 2021, a bright future for Wellington, the Chamber, but most of all, our members. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared Brown, for your service and dedication to the Wellington Area Chamber. We appreciate you. We welcome our new 2021 board members, Susan Doherty, Jeremy Goodrum, and Anna Rose White. We appreciate the continued support of our treasurer, Dave Nance, and secretary, Ben Hasty, and look forward to a great 2021 with our president, Danny Crittenden.
Hello, my name is Danny Crittenden. I'm honored to serve as the 2021 president of the board for the Wellington Area Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to thank our outgoing president, Jared Brown. The leadership he's provided over the last year has been tremendous. I'm extremely excited to be involved with the Chamber in 2021. Our Chamber will accomplish many things this year, one of the biggest being the sesquicentennial celebration during the Kansas Wheat Festival. I can hardly wait to see our community come together to celebrate Wellington. I'd also like to thank Valerie and the Chamber staff for everything they've done for us. A Chamber of Commerce is only as good as its staff, and that's why I believe we have one of the best chambers around. Thank you and have a great day.
The annual celebration is a time where we come together to celebrate plans for the future and accomplishments over the past. Now let's do some awards.
Hello, I'm Michelle Wellington, the 2019 Wellington Young Professional of the Year, and it is my privilege to award the 2020 Wellington Young Professional of the Year. Sumner County Young Professionals were started back in 2011 under the direction of former Chamber Director Shelley Hansel. This group was formed to organize young professionals of our area to network, have some fun, and to make a difference in Wellington and Sumner County. Our group has changed over the years, including changing our name to the Wellington Young Professionals in 2017. 2020 started out like any other year, beginning with our annual membership drive at Meadow Lanes. Soon after, the impact of COVID-19 was felt in our community, and our organization, like many others, suspended operations until it was safe. We were able to award 2 scholarships to 2 Wellington High School seniors. And in the fall, we were able to participate in Fall Fest with our annual ball drop. In November, Dr. Ben Hasty did a virtual Lunch and Learn. And to ring in the new year, we did a virtual trivia night for our members. One of the constants during all of this is our Young Professional of the Year honoree. Our honoree joined our organization in 2017 and has worked tirelessly to keep our group moving forward. Our honoree jumped in right away, serving on our Young Professional Board for 2 years, serving as secretary and treasurer. In 2019, she was the driving force behind our Christmas get-together with On's Place and was able to secure luggage for the children in need. One of her nomination forms read, "This person has a positive attitude that inspires others to achieve their full potential. If she ever sees the negative in something, she can always turn it around to create a positive. Her can-do attitude is something refreshing to be around." In addition to her duties with the Wellington Young Professionals, our honoree is also the newest member of the Wellington Noon Lions Club. She is the creator of the Sumner Volunteer Corps and is working towards creating a community kitchen. She currently works full-time with the Sumner County Economic Development, striving to create a better community for her children and for all of us. I've had the honor, as have most in our community, to work with this amazing and inspiring young leader. I am honored to award the 2020 Wellington Young Professional of the Year to Jocelyn Hershey. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. This is so unexpected. Wow, this is a lot heavier than it looks like on TV. I just want to say thank you. It's really been an honor to be a part of the Wellington Young Professionals, and I follow behind such great people that have been the years before, and really appreciate it, and let's keep Wellington moving forward.
Since 1997, the Chamber has recognized a business each year for its efforts, accomplishments, and contributions to the community. I'm here with Billy and Tracy Souls of Travelin' Smoke Barbecue, as you're one of the candidates for the Business of the Year Award. Many know that you started as a local pop-up food truck in the community, and I'd love to hear more about the history of how you got started.
Well, I had a friend of mine that done some barbecuing, and we went up, made some food, and Tracy liked it and wanted me to try it. And so after my dad passed away, we got rid of all the race cars and started smoking meat, and the rest is history.
Perfect. And then, so you were a food truck, and then you came and you have a location now.
217 North Washington Street, the old Commodore building, or Barefoot Jerry's.
And so Travelin' Smoke has also expanded. They're looking through all the obstacles that you've overcome as a new business and a pandemic. You're looking to expand. So the future of Travelin' Smoke looks like?
Pretty good. We're hoping to have a banquet room, that people can rent for whatever uses, and just getting a little bigger.
Perfect. So located at 217 North Washington Avenue, Billy and Tracy Souls of Travelin' Smoke Barbecue. You're not only nominated, but you have been selected for the 2020 Business of the Year. Trying to figure out how to present all this virtually, but there's for you. I want you to accept this award on our behalf, and we appreciate your contribution to our community.
Thank you very much. We are so honored. We appreciate all the support from the community, from the surrounding communities. We are very humbled. Like we started this 4 years ago, like you said, in a food truck. And if somebody would have asked us 3 years ago if we were going to start a restaurant, the answer then would have been no. But just thank you for allowing us to do what we love to do. And we hope we can continue to serve everyone in the community. And just thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Something new we have added, each year we ask for nominations for the prestigious Distinguished Service Award. As we look over them, we realize there are pillars in this community who do so many things but don't always hit all the criteria to be recognized for that honor. The Chamber Board felt that this would be a great opportunity to recognize them. This year's Volunteer of the Year is someone who has gone above and beyond committing their time and finances to local benefits, mentoring youth, programs with On's Place, and fundraising for those in need. Wellington is lucky to have Debbie Sisson. Thank you for your services and contributions. Congratulations, Debbie.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This all started when my youngest daughter was in a very horrible car accident, and this community came together and did a fantastic job in helping me get through the situation and the other 3 families. So ever since then, I have worked really hard at helping people in the community get what they need. Thank you.
And now on to our Distinguished Service Award.
The Distinguished Service Award candidate is someone who has been a part of this community for decades, someone who has served, participated, and made a contribution in the areas of civic, service, and economic for the Wellington area community. The recipient of the 2020 Distinguished Service Award is a dedicated member of our community and has been in the area since the 1950s.
Well, this nominee is very active in the community and is known to so many people, young and old, business people, families. The nominee can walk down the street and people would know who this was and what all this person has accomplished in this community.
I'm so honored to be here, and this person is timeless. You would never guess how old this person is because this person is the most hip, fashion-forward, on top of all the latest everything with regard to all generations of all. The person teaches with great discipline and strictness when necessary, but also paired with unconditional love. The person doesn't know a stranger and approaches all with a welcoming, inclusive personality. I've served on a board with this person and know this person's level of professionalism and care that every issue is attacked with.
Just some of the organizations they have volunteered their time with include the National Depression Glass Association Museum and the Hospital's Endowment Foundation. They're always quick to be there to support our local chamber and community events.
This person has made Wellington a better place to live just because of the years of dedication to students and their involvement in different organizations throughout the community.
Because of being active and on several boards and in several organizations, and she's a motivator, she's a good worker. This person is, she loves Wellington, let's put it that way. And she will do anything to promote the businesses in our community, the people in our community, and whatever project might be going on at that time. And she's just a big supporter.
Their involvement with the Wellington Recreation Board dates back to October of 1969.
One thing that always strikes me funny about Hanky is when she doesn't make her weekly trips to the beauty shop to get her hair done, if she hasn't been in a couple days or even a couple weeks, she's always telling me how, don't pay attention to how I look, I don't look presentable. I always tell her, I said, you look fine, you're absolutely fine.
Oh, Hanky. I have so many stories that I could say about you, but one that you may not even remember is from a year that we went to Tri-State, of our many trips that we took through the years. There was one year when on our way home, I convinced you to stop at a local hardware store on the way home and pick up a new pet. I'm sure my parents were quite surprised, well, they were, when we got home, with my new duck, which we named Quackers, and had many great memories with Quackers, but she didn't last too long at the house after eating my parents' flowers. But thank you for those great memories. They planted their roots and settled down to raise their 5 amazing children here in Wellington. This family has since grown to include 14 grandchildren, and the 8th great-grandchild is due in March.
Something most people don't know about Hanky is that she's an accomplished businesswoman and very successful. In addition to running her own piano lesson business for 60-plus years, she helped her husband run a liquor store and an insurance agency for decades. So that's a huge accomplishment in my books, to stay in business for that many years. In addition, in running her piano business, it's not just about teaching piano to Hanky. It's about teaching life skills. She cares about the entire student, not just their ability to play piano.
What some people may not realize about Hanky is that their family has been involved in this community for so long. Back in the day, their family acquired a liquor store from Frank's mom. Hanky's been involved in the chamber for many years. Her husband, Frank, served as president for many years as well. Hanky was involved with the centennial celebration, where her daughter Sharon served as the queen. She continues to make a difference in so many young lives, as she has been teaching piano for over 60 years and has taught to around 1,000 students in the Wellington area.
This person is a part of many organizations, but I remember her more so with the chamber because she's been on different drives that we had for raising funds for Christmas decorations or whatever. She was one of the original ambassadors on the chamber ambassadors that when they organized. And she loves people. If you ever notice, she just really loves people. And she'll jump right in and help anybody with any problem they may have, or if they're promoting our community especially. She will be right there for them.
In my opinion, Hanky's a part of everything in the community of Wellington, which makes Wellington a better place to be, in my opinion. She's not only a part of her students' lives, and by students' lives, I don't just mean when they walk in the front door of her home. She would go to my kids' basketball games. She went to my kids' she went to watch them cheer or dance at KU. She tried to be supportive of my children in all aspects of their lives, but every other student she has as well, not just my children who were her students, and me too, by the way. I know she's very involved in her church, and she's a strong Catholic woman. Like I alluded to earlier, I served on the Recreation Commission board with Hanky for over a decade, and she was president at that time, and always led through some contentious issues with grace and poise and professionalism. More recently, I know that she served Wellington via the Glass Museum and her care and concern that she takes with that organization.
Congratulations, Mary Frances Hanky Hofelder, for being chosen for the 2020 Distinguished Service Award. We are so proud to have you in our community. Hanky continues to be a supporter of the Wellington community, as you can spot her out and about in our local businesses.
Congratulations, Hanky. You so deserve this award. You've been with us all the time since I've been here in this community, and everyone, young and old, know you because of your teaching piano lessons to some of their children and some of the adults here in town. You had them as your students. Congratulations to you, and I'm sure your family is very proud of you, as we are.
Hanky, congratulations on winning this DSA award. You're more than deserving of this. I just wish it was different to where you could get up in front of a standing ovation at the annual celebration. But regardless, it doesn't take anything away from it, and congratulations, and I'm very proud of you.
Congratulations, Hanky. You're so deserving of this award, and I love you with all my heart, as do my children and everyone who knows you. I want to grow up and be like you, Hanky, someday, and I'm still striving to be that person who you are, who supports your family and the community with all of your heart, and who lives with such great gusto and would never sit at home and do nothing, because you're out and about more than I am, and I so respect you and think you're the best. Thank you, Hanky, for all you do for all of us.
Congratulations, Hanky. You definitely deserve this award. I can't think of anyone else that is more deserving. Not only have you been a lifelong mentor in my life, but also in the lives of many, many young people, as well as people in the community. And we thank you so much for your service and for your time. We love you, Hanky.
Congratulations, Hanky Hofelder, for this year's 2020 Distinguished Service Award. I'm so pleased to present this to you.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm not sure, but thank you very much. I'm so pleased. I've got all my family here. This is just the biggest shock in the world. If this had happened yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to be with you. I had such a reaction from the shot, from the vaccine, but I'm here today, and I thought I was going to have to give a speech, and I practiced all the way to Wichita and back from Wichita to make sure I knew my facts. Thank you so much. I've loved Wellington well, the first 2 years I had to get used to the small town. But after I got used to that, I just fell in love with it, as well as with my husband who brought me here. And it's just been a wonderful time. We raised our wonderful family here, our 5 kids, and all the grandchildren are around. Most of them, there's one in Atlanta, and their kids are everywhere. And then Kristen, and I can't believe it, you're all here. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Oh, this has really shocked me. But seriously, I am still interested in Wellington. I want to know everything about Wellington that's going on, and I try to be a part of it if I can. And I just think it's the neatest small town that there ever was. Thank you so much.
Next time you see them, please be sure to congratulate all our winners. As we move forward in plans this year, we recognize that the City of Wellington and Sumner County are both celebrating their sesquicentennial. Let's just call it the 150th. The kickoff of this milestone is the Flag Design Project, which began in October, receiving entries. They were narrowed down to 29 designs for our community to vote upon. The top 10 went to a final selection committee. The winning design was chosen and will be presented to the next City Council meeting to request that it be formally adopted as the Wellington City flag. Congratulations to Shana Templeton for helping to incorporate this missing piece to our city.
The flag design is symbolic of Wellington's history. Agriculture, specifically the growing of wheat, has a long and important history in the area. Wellington is the county seat of Sumner County, and the area is known for the abundance of wheat grown every year. The wheat stalks represent the wheat capital of the world. The title Wellington and Sumner County has become known throughout the years. The wheat stalks are stylized to represent the railway that was important to Wellington in its early years. According to history, the first railway was a Santa Fe extension known as the Cowley, Sumner, and Fort Smith Railway Company, and opened in 1879. The first locomotive reached Wellington on September 8, 1879. In 1888, the Chicago, Kansas, and Nebraska Railroad completed a line through Wellington. The first train reached Wellington on November 10, 1887. Both rail lines still exist in Wellington. A transcontinental line of the Burlington Northern Santa Fe passes through with Wellington as a cruise switch point. A main north-south line of the Union Pacific Railroad runs through the city. There is also a line of the Southern Kansas and Oklahoma Railway entering Wellington from the south. The color scheme of red, silver, and white shows off Wellington school pride. An important history note is that Wellington was the first city to play a high school football game under permanently installed lights. The game was played on the night of September 20th, 1929, with over 4,000 spectators witnessing Wellington battle Blackwell, Oklahoma. Football remains an important part of Wellington school pride, as does all the activities and sports at Wellington High School.
Be sure to follow the Chamber for other ways we will be celebrating this year, including special events at our 121st Kansas Wheat Festival. A huge thank you to our premier sponsor, Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad, better known as BNSF. A special thank you to all who contributed to make this video possible, including TD and Alda with Studio 55, Ty Sober with the Gold Corner for the production of awards and his generous contribution of the Distinguished Service Award. Throughout this year, a huge thank you to my board for all their guidance and support, and the City of Wellington for always being so accommodating and making anything we do happen. Most of all, to our Chamber members for your continued support in the community of Wellington.